Hello, Ice here, Rogue Legacy 2. We were mid-Ronin run a couple weeks ago. I don't remember exactly where I got to, but I feel like at least 4 bosses were defeated. I hope at least 4 bosses were defeated, considering we're like halfway through the lives and I am on an umbrella run, where I'm also big. I would have spent the money last session, so let's just go ahead and go. All right, yes, 4 bosses are defeated, excellent. I guess Umbrella isn't gonna be bad for climbing the Sun Tower, but it's going to be very bad for fighting the boss. I don't know if I even challenge a boss while I'm giant with an umbrella. I just don't imagine that ending well for me, so maybe I try to farm a little money, get a little more warmed up, and do my serious fights with a katana. Ow. Let's get out of here. Wait, there were 2 chests. Maybe I can kill the thing shooting curse projectiles at me? Oh. Well, pretty sure I still had iframes. Ow. Oh, it's 2 commanders, because of course. Umbrella, save me. Ow. Alright, well, surely this layer won't be as bad. Oh! There was a guy down below. Alright, actually we're leaving the Sun Tower. Unless I get some good health recovery here. First room did not go great. Do I have quenching? Yes, okay. Checking the plateau for health, and then... Plateau wouldn't be a bad place for just adventuring. I do like my areas with double boss chests. Or boss room chests. Ah! Alright. Just getting beat up here instead of the Sun Tower. Excellent. Oh. That umbrella was too high to hit when I aimed it up. Not gonna worry about individual coins on spikes. I am basically full health now. Maybe we do a little back and forth between areas. What's my... Oh, Gigantism has a gold bonus. Okay. Was wondering what my trait was that was actually providing 25% gold. Huh, that was interesting. When I knocked them back after they'd reached the edge of the ledge, they didn't keep running forward. They were running in place. I'm not gonna bother with this one. It wouldn't end well. Was just thinking we'd been getting a lot of good matchups for our umbrella. I get surprised by a guy. Oh. Thought he was gonna die to that second hit, so I didn't bother canceling with a dash or a spin kick. Oh, here, there's food. Why did only the third bounce send me high enough to... Guess I might have max range to that spin kick. Not gonna take that spell swap. Ow. This isn't great. It's probably a leave the tower sort of situation. As I stay in the tower. Oh, well, there was food here. Ow. And we kept the hit points for so long. Oh, yeah, I'm just dead. Okay, should have retreated. But also, at least I get to switch weapons. Oh. Yeah, I'll just take a Koeus' shell. Alright, did not get a ton of money. Didn't get any blueprints or not blueprints. Runes, they call them sometimes. Alright, let's get in there with a weapon that is good instead of a weapon that is not good. That I am only picking because as a condition that I have self-imposed, I am switching between the normal and the fabled weapon every life. I don't know, maybe I'm just bad with the umbrella and it's actually the best weapon in the game. Except the best weapon in the game is the duelist primary. Well, it depends. Personally, I think the enkindled gauntlets from the fabled boxer can be great. But I think if you're speedrunning New Game Plus 0, the duelist weapon is the best that you're going to get. So, for some kind of objective measure, I had already used my double jump. Fortunately, I didn't get hit by the flame anyway. Oh yeah, the shell. Ow. Well, better to get hit by a trap than an enemy. Another blueprint. Ammonite Cape is probably going to be good. On account of, I don't really care that much about my intelligence, so I don't care about the main stat on most capes. Ah. Well, descent could have gone better. Alright, now we're starting to game. Unfortunately, half my life is missing already, so... No, I've already used the double jump. Okay, so yeah, I missed there was a door here. Oh, barely can't reach you there, huh? I don't really have resolve. Ow. Alright, what's over here? Just one of you? Oh! So there was a crossbow there too. We found it. Okay, there, they moved just enough to the left. Alright. I guess at some point, saw blades did start staying down a bit longer than they used to. I was grabbing that chest like there was the old duration on the saw blades. Oasis shell is charged. Oh. Oh, hey. I like hit points. I guess Oasis shell was charged. Maybe max HP was takeable? With the expectation that I'd be leaving this area to get my current HP back. Didn't think I was hitting all those cursed projectiles very easily, so I just tossed the poison bomb. Treasure is mine. Maybe I should have my thumb on the analog stick in case I want to aim the poison bomb a little more precisely, but you can mostly play Ronin with the D-pad, and I like the D-pad. Ow. Ow. Alright, apparently alternating projectiles are dangerous if you're bad. Was hoping to finish the guy on the left off before he fired, but missed my swing. Notice I'm barely missing a lot of one-shots around here. I bet if I had like 4 more strength, this area would get a lot easier. No dashing, lose no health. Just remember not to dash. And our rune is high stakes. Wonder if there are any runes that I don't have that I care about. Okay, left list runes, and I in fact do not have soul steal. Okay, that was a one-shot. Oop. We'll just wait. Alright, what's going on up there? Commanders, but they don't look too bad. Especially because they don't move, so they don't threaten me mostly down there. Alright. Not allowing myself weapon swaps. Not that I would want that one, but... I don't even have to think about whether I want a weapon swap, because... I'm not taking them. Is there a room with a secret in it? I don't think so. Staircase rooms just make me think that way. Even though I think there are multiple and only one of them has it. Oh. You lunge forward a bit, huh? Well. Good thing the shell was active. Oops. Needed to aim that one up. Okay, got our partial shell charge. Shell is full. Excellent. Don't get hit. Cohesive shell wouldn't even block the... I wonder... I've never cheesed that one that way before. Thanks, Poison Bomb. I did switch to analog for that, for the more precise aim, but it might allow... it might have lasted long enough, even if I did go all the way up there to throw the poison bomb. Oh, was focused on the slug. Being like, okay, when do I go up? And somebody came down at me. Ow. Surprised they were ready to fire that quickly. Taking cover because I'm one shot from death. Okay. Now the shell is up at least. Doesn't seem like a good time for a combat room. But it is a good time for getting out of here. Got some decent income on this run and the promise of a bounty rune in future runs. Alright, well, could have gone worse. And the shell is already charged again. There's a zombie over there. A lot of directions to go out of this room. Leather trinket. I didn't have that. Might as well look. There are probably some burdens I would have taken. Or not burdens, trials. Oh, yes, there are 3 enemies in this room. Was just thinking about how, like, oh yeah, I have a short cooldown based talent that deals damage, so can easily break open the secret entrances in places. Yeah, maybe I should have been thinking about the enemies. Alright, found the treasures. Let's see, if I did go to the boss, I probably have bought enough boss door heal by now, but I didn't actually look today. But I normally buy at least 40% by this point in the game. Which, if I round my health down to the nearest 100 and then calculate 40%, I'm healing at least 160. Well, if I round down, I'm healing exactly 160. But based on that calculation, I'm healing at least 160. Kind of put those two thoughts together and only said half of each. Wait, I haven't bought the teleporter because it's not on my map. Let's buy this teleporter. I guess the Citadel double chest room, by which I mean the boss room, it's not actually going to be worth that much money. On higher New Game Plus levels, I feel like there's less difference between different areas. Because they're just like flat modifiers off from each other. But we're currently on New Game Plus 0, so Citadel isn't actually worth that much money. Like, when the room level difference is like 5 versus 60, it feels pretty impactful. When the room level difference is, let's make the same difference. When it's like 400 versus 455, it feels like it matters a bit less. Anyway, let's go challenge the boss. I'm not gonna worry about finding the boss room in the Citadel right now. If we beat the boss, maybe it's even a place to go heal, so I don't want to exhaust all the enemies and furniture. 166 heal? Yeah, I had a 40%. Oh, I'm getting spam. I'm busy. I tried to wind wall. That's not my spell, and I hit the button late. No, I can't pause during the transition. I'm just gonna ban this bot real fast. Okay. Back to the game. Are there enough? I think there are enough enemies to get a Koeus' shell back. There are also enough enemies to lose a Koeus' shell and a lot of hit points, so maybe be careful about that. Ow. Ow. Well, shell is back. But I did in fact lose a lot of hit points. Pretty bad phase 2. I'd already used my dash. Oh, I was hoping to hit both the curse projectiles with that. But I shot it right between them. Oh. Yeah. Pretty good phase 3. That unfortunately doesn't win the fight. Alright, we're back to umbrellas. It would be funny if Ronin was the very first class I just outright lost the challenge on. After already winning with Bard, Astromancer, and Pirate. But it could happen. Alright, let's see about rune weight for the bounty rune. Need 2 of it. There was also a resolve rune there. I think I will invest in getting that too. Was I right that the resolve rune is 30? Yeah, okay, I bought the right amount. Let's see. I'm already wearing the Warden set. I think the leather band would be better than the Sculler's token, considering what stats it offers. Yeah, I wish I had the Warden accessory. 6 armor. Is that better than 10 bonus dexterity? Plus I could also equip this for 2 more armor. I could go this for 6 armor with no loss of other stats. Just keep the Warden weapon on. No set bonuses anywhere, but let's see, I need to buy 5 equip weight to make all that happen. I don't have enough. I can see it says cost X4 instead of the usual X5 if I were to hit the X button. So that means I can't afford a 5th, but let's see. If I forgo the one that costs 25 compared to my current armor, that means I only need to buy 1. And I can equip all the rest. That's still 6 armor there. And wait, I need 1 more. I must have miscounted something. I think I double counted the armor or the weight that I already had ready. Maybe I haven't triple counted it. Because I was just looking at the amount needed. No, wait, that... I don't know. I definitely miscounted something. All right. Well. Let's try to get some treasure out of the Sun Tower. Thinking about that phase 2, the katana is great when you have like room to engage at a distance. I've never really liked it for large groups of enemies all at once. It just kind of swings slow. Like, the swing comes out fast, but the end lag. And if you're on the ground, you can't even move during it. Oh. Tried to swing my weapon at it, but didn't quite deploy in time. I wish you could just hold the attack button to keep going with the umbrella. That would fix a lot of the issues I have where, like, I try to umbrella a ranged attack, but I do it early, and the umbrella closes before it actually blocks it. And you can hold the upward umbrella as long as you want. Ow. Kinda used to that formation leading to a treasure chest. Guess it doesn't have to. I think what blueprint would be best if I were to get a blueprint. Ammonite trinket sounds pretty attractive, as does even just the warden trinket. Basically, like, trinkets would be nice. I guess sanguine I wouldn't be excited by. Not interested in the retaliation rune. Ronin doesn't even get to tank that much. second apple room. There's one down there as well. Yeah, I don't take either side of it right now. Okay, this is actually the top. Maybe I do take max HP and then go elsewhere. And then try to get the other to be max HP as well, and then fight a boss as a Ronin. Nah, I probably just head to the dry lake. I bet if I was in good condition, I could win the mid-boss battles there, and I haven't spent my resolve. Because I skipped a lot of rooms in Sun Tower. Just noticing I don't actually have that much gold for having reached the top. Oh wait, I am looking for hit points. Probably break the stuff. Take my 3.5% chances. Is there a relic that would make me feel like I should fight a boss instead of just continue adventuring? How's my intelligence? 32 compared to 38 strength? Oh. Yeah, I can take it now. Enemies have been doing like 20 damage or something. And there's gonna be food here. There wasn't. Rayon's reward? Nah. Look, I will actually take the hourglass. I mean, like, I know I'm trying to heal. Freon's reward would be good at that, but... I don't have that much intelligence. I'm getting a lot of healing just from killing enemies. This one I probably am going to be forced to take the healing apple on, but that's fine. We already know of another apple that could be max HP. Oh, it's just a spike ball still. Oop. Alright, I mean, I think I actually healed overall against the enemies, but I'm still just gonna take a heal here. Honestly, let's get to the plateau for some more treasure. Oh, well, I'm gonna find food right away. Let's grab the other Sun Tower apple. Yeah, there weren't even any enemies on the way. They'd already been dealt with. Saving a little time with a menu warp. Food, looking for treasure. At this point, I don't think I would take Amaterasu's son if I found it, because it would cost, what, 20% of my max HP? Huh. 169, sure. That's like 5 things down there. I was thinking at not going down and breaking the furniture here, but alright. Oh, there was another guy. Didn't see him. Alright, so the umbrella is significantly easier when you're one-shotting guys. So then you don't have to be worried about being pulled into them. What a surprise. Weapons are good when you're strong. Do I take that trial? No. Well, if I had taken it and then come in here, I would have died right there. But I probably wouldn't have come in here if I was at one-hit KO. Ow. Okay. Well, I'm pretty decently healed now. Oops. It's the money that the sword enemy dropped, or I guess it's a dagger. Knife? Is there a difference between a dagger and a knife when it's meant for combat? Maybe something about the hilt. Maybe like one has a hand guard and the other doesn't. I'm just guessing though. Although, there are probably like a bunch of kinds of dagger. Like I've heard the term parrying dagger. That's probably the kind that actually has a hand guard. I only know about weapons if they're actually in Rogue Legacy 2. Although I guess I was starting that whole line because it was a weapon in Rogue Legacy 2, but I mean the ones usable by the player. I guess what's the actual enemy name? Maybe that would clarify whether it's a knife or a dagger. Unless the devs misnamed it because they thought it sounded better. Or were unaware. Well, we'll have to be on the lookout if there's another flying knife and or dagger. Guess it could even vary between tiers of the enemy. Like maybe the commander class one is one and just a coin that didn't want to stick around and get toxic voided or whatever those are. I guess they're not void because you can't dash through them safely if you have the void cloak or whatever it's called. I can check what it's called. Palace's Void Bell. Okay. Not quite as impressive as Sif's Void Blade. Which isn't in the game. I am referencing a different game. Oh. This area is most likely too low level for what I actually want. Well, let's try some adventuring in the dry lake. What's the worst that could happen? So yeah, I'm already over 10k gold. If I can get a key carried. Oh, most of the dots are over there, but oh, nice. Oh, one of those is a mimic. Okay, I knew the bones were gonna be raining down. I guess it died in the explosion? Yeah, let's kill the slug, in case its projectile rains down later in the room. Oh, there isn't actually a later in the room. I never had to go in that column. Well, there's no health to this. Reinforced room. Still haven't gone back and looked at how much armor I actually need in the final boss with one rune increasing my armor cap. That'd be a very good thing to know. Also, thinking about the late battles, I bet the umbrella is actually pretty good against Jonah. Because he doesn't do contact damage. And moves around a lot, and you can probably follow him with the umbrella a bit. And also, like, I don't think Jonah has a large projectile. I guess since it's Jonah Prime, there could be issues with the void columns. I don't think you can erase those with things that erase medium. Alright, got some treasure safely. Thinking about whether it's good to still pursue this room up here. I guess it can't be the boss room and it can't be the lake bed. Which I think leaves only key rooms and door rooms. If it's a key, do I pick it up at the cost of current HP? Oh. Your name is Shock Edge? How am I supposed to know if it's a knife or a dagger? It's got an edge. That's all the info I get. How much are these again? It's like 40? 45. Oh, because I don't have the 5 discount, of course. I'll just grab it. We'll lose some health, but I don't have to come all the way back here if I discover the white door. All right, yeah. Well, for how much I just kind of like danced around the enemies, that sure went well. I just attacked without observing whether there was any reason to be in here. Doesn't appear to be a hidden chest even. Just fought 2 enemies for no reason. I bet I wouldn't one-shot those without the hourglass. It's just so good when you are doing general adventuring instead of a boss fight. Like, the in-boss fight DPS isn't that great. But just, like, erasing the first enemy in a room makes rooms so much easier. Black key room. Or Onyx key, I guess, if I use its actual name. Oop. Ow. This will probably be, yeah, black door. It was too close vertically to the room above it to be white door. But I think that means this right here is definitely white door. Can I retreat here and wait for the hourglass? Ow. Oh. Ow. Well, just go. Yeah, I did not take the heal that was in the warehouse room. Just thinking about that. But it was like way over on the left. I'm not going back. Okay, I'm still headed for it. And my map is still really zoomed in. Alright. This weapon's a little better in New Game Plus 0. Because it at least gives you more double jumps. This was like New Game Plus 30, you'd probably have a few anyway. Alright, do I carry the other key right now? I think because I didn't get a health drop, I'm gonna try to carry the other key. If I had gotten a health drop, oh, well, that changes things back. Actually, I think my health is still low enough I wouldn't lose current HP. I should have looked at my max HP before putting the key in. Anyway, let's just go. Let's just win, and then we get to carry the other key. Huh. I didn't quite block a projectile with it. Okay, Cautus has caught us the sword. Morning, you up early today for some reason? Well, hello. Not gonna complain if the body doesn't want to sleep, alright. I was just thinking about how I don't know if most of those flying edge enemies have a knife or a dagger. And of course the mid-boss one is a sword because it's bigger. So we still don't know about the regular enemy ones. Maybe they're just small swords. How am I gonna play this? I can hit you through the wall. Well, that's probably a good way to play it then. What is a dagger but a small sword? Yeah. But what's a knife but a dagger? Ah. Didn't quite get my jump input off. Let's just go carry the other key, actually. Nice. Worth fighting those two enemies. Over Easter, you tried cutting downward with a butter knife and a meat knife, and the differences were profound. I see. Knife parentheses low attack power, knife parentheses high attack power. Nice, I hit a little of a trail, so I got the skill crit buff. Because I have to erase a projectile for the regular skill crit condition. And I don't have a way to get charged, so that's my only skill crit condition. Would you position yourself a little higher, sir? You think Gaius knows they're an axe? I don't think he knows anything after the devil machine. He lost his mind, right? Very good answer. Nice. Completely ignoring that shortly after the activation of the devil machine, he also died. So, if you were talking about a time that he was alive, would probably not be after that point. Just taking a random point in the existence of Gygas. Alright. Do I actually care about the boss room? I haven't even beat the 5th boss. I was just like, maybe we'll come down here, get some blueprints, possibly carry the keys. Instead, we've defeated both mid-bosses. And we didn't get blueprints. So, about as successful as I was hoping, just in a different way. To be fair, our understanding of living Gygas is basically just baby and exactly the ending of Mother 1. I see. Almost tried to block one of the cannonballs with the umbrella. They are large projectiles. Could have done it with wind wall. Oh, you're vengeful. I was hoping to come here to heal, and then go to the study, get the guaranteed apple room in that biome, heal again, and then challenge the 5th boss, I guess. I don't know if you can actually erase the slime trail. It looked like it was visually still there, but I don't know if the hitbox was still there. Waiting for the cannonball. if Umbrella Flight is gonna stop being funny to me. Let's go to the study now. I probably have the hit points for it. Oh, and I haven't broken the stuff in here. Oh, I was hoping to time that to erase all the poison coins, but I was a little early. And there was no reason to go for it? Oh. Oh, well, got healed and found the room I was looking for. Oh, it occurs to me, now that I've carried the keys, I don't need as much resolve in reserve. Second hourglass? I don't think I need two. I think I want to look for something that would help a little more with bosses. Do I have one of this area's relic rooms discovered. I can re-roll it if nothing's attractive. I have 2 re-rolls. Oh, I already took something. This must be where I got the hourglass to begin with. There is another relic room around here, somewhere. And here it is. Well, the spindle would be fine, but I'm not built that much into Dex. Root, Star Sling, just not doing it for me. Well, let's keep looking around here. Could be health, could be a random relic room, could be a combat trial room, which would of course have a relic in it. And like, where else am I gonna look? It's not like there's another area that would be better at any of those things. Yeah, I could look places that are worse. More dangerous for the same benefit. I guess I would be getting more gold. I should still be breaking stuff, huh? Let's see. At 40 health per 100 hit points, rounded down, my boss door heal is at least 240. So it is a full heal now. But I would still like a relic. No. I guess, what were the plateau's relics? Ow. Well, now I need more health anyway. I guess, do I even, like, care that much about my preparation on an umbrella run? Even with getting, like, several apples and, like, maybe a useful relic in the future, it's still an umbrella. Although I guess, what, I have like 50% more health than usual. I think I started the run at like 414. Like that pit with the flamethrowers, just in case you happen to miss one of the easiest jumps in the game. Yeah, let's check what was in the lily rooms in the plateau. Looks like I've discovered all of them. I think all those purple rooms are the lily rooms. I guess this one is more else rooms. Not into that in the slightest. Turns out you don't get very many normal enemy kills in boss fights. Cloak of Eventide. I probably don't stand still long enough to activate very often. Charon's Trial. Excellent. This would be great for fighting a boss with. I could die instantly. Forgot it was there. Maybe I should have taken it and gone to the Citadel after I did the combat challenge below it. If I don't find anything in the rest of the plateau, I'm just gonna go. Myself talent swaps, but I would take that one if I was allowed. I think it is much better than Immortal Kotetsu. 30k gold. Not bad. Yeah, that's not how I get to the left. Well, there appear not to be relics around here. Oh, unless they're left to the boss room. Dead ends. I'll actually get the treasure this time. I ignored a treasure earlier, but probably should have gotten it too. Ah, yeah, boss door heal's still big enough. Doesn't matter that I took damage in that room. Let's fight. After a sip of water. Did not have time on the warp transition for all of what I was doing. All right. Oop. There are 3. Just wasting my whole hit point advantage on phase 1. Partially because I keep running into them with the umbrella. Should have just wind walled there. Alright, yeah, not great for my chances, losing that much on phase 1. I'm not quite sure what I got hit by there, but I'll assume there was something. Oh, probably an arrow. Oh, better phase 2 than last time at least. Wanted to keep the skill crits going. I think the top one should launch cursed projectiles at me, which is apparently the hardest thing to say in the game. Off fast enough. Okay, well, we at least get to see phase 4 again, but I'm not in great shape. Should have dashed. I had a dash available. All right. Can I get a wind wall again? Clumsy is fine. Let's see, I did not get any relevant blueprints or not blueprints, runes. I said that earlier too. Alright, but We have more armor that I don't know if it's actually gonna do anything. Let's get 5 health ups, 4 strength ups. $444 health. Surely this is the lucky run. Just not in Japan. Oh, I'm a Ronin. Yeah, you're right. The number is stacked against me. Ah! Yeah, killing regular enemies doesn't erase all their projectiles. Well, now we don't have 444 health anymore, so that's probably good. Let me just let that wisp come over. Oh yeah, I have clumsy. You can break things just by running into them. Oh, maybe this was a bad idea. Huh. Katana range is more than their explosion range, so that's pretty good. So this one still makes you finish the regular enemies, yep. Take that as a heal. Reroll this. Maybe the banner would have been fine. We get cash rewards. I say that because of isocitration. Just funny to realize, like, oh yeah, I haven't watched him in years, and I still say cash rewards. Once the vocal ticks in, it's in for life. You'll never stop saying Homestar references, probably. Well, those are good. So, yeah, never stop doing that. Windwall? Save me? Wanted to get a clear shot on the cursed projectile rather than it coming in directly above me. So I moved off to the right. Wasn't sure if there was space underneath the trap. I don't think there was. No matter where it was rotated. Oh yeah. For a second I was like, what was the regular IRAD fight like again? It's just the 3 eyes, one on the left, one on the right, one on the bottom. Could have just kept going up where I was, but... Right, you wait for them to stop and shoot. That's not the right thing to spin kick. And then their slime trail diminishes because they're not moving. Oop. Could have just waited a moment for the next shot. Oh. Let's leave this here. I don't need a heal badly, and well, now I can probably take the max HP. Found some hit points. Oh, he jumped into the purple clouds. I tried to double jump and I'd already used it. So it didn't work out for me. Break that in the terrain so the fireballs all dissipate. Miss every platform. Oh, wait. I should have taken the beard there. More wind walls is good. I'll take an hourglass, though. No. I don't think I have the hit points to go for those treasures. Well, I saved myself from falling, but I've still got to get the treasure. Wait, okay, top left actually has an exit. Use the double jump. I think I just have to land. I guess eventually the the Dragon Knight projectiles would have spawned. And then I could have spin kicked one of them to get more height. Okay, and I did claim that apple because I found the chicken, so there are no known no known apples right now. Maybe I should go to the study to find the guaranteed apple. It's talent swap. There's no need to do that room for just one treasure. War drum is not going to be impressive with how little resolve I have. Oh. I abandoned a few coins in that last room, huh? I hit none of the projectiles with that wind wall. Would have turned yellow if it hit something below the screen. Well, if it hit something anywhere. Could have just dashed right, gotten ahead of it, and then gotten somewhere safe and dashed left. Oh. I killed the flying enemies. Do any of you want to, like, approach the... spot? So I don't have to keep retreating the whole way? There's just 2 commanders here? For some reason I thought this setup normally had more than that. Ah. Let go of my dash early. Oh, I didn't get hit by the shredder. I still have 40 armor. Oh. Thought that went a little farther, huh? Wait, what kind of chest? Alright, we'll do combat. You again. I guess theoretically you could hang out for a while in that room, and I think normal enemies would keep spawning. You could lifesteal your way back up, but also if you're good enough to do that, you're probably good enough just to have not lost the life in the first place. I guess unless it was from apples. Just chill. We can deal with the void wall before doing any more killing. Corrupting reagent is fine. It does destroy cursed projectiles. If I had a little more intelligence, maybe. Didn't hear any real coins. Well, that was some good ceiling healing. It rhymes, so you know it's true. Not going back down for 2 coins. Well, I found this room. With how much I've been going up, I kind of expected to find the boss room. Not that I need it for anything, but I thought I'd find it. chicken, huh? Yeah. Spent a moment thinking like, oh yeah, I'll just stand on the furniture and not be on the spikes. Yeah, the furniture that breaks because of clumsy. I've discovered a flaw in the original plan. So then I jumped. That was a whole story about how I jumped once. Why am I fighting out this room? Yeah, that room had a bit too much going on. I guess I should probably look places the room I'm looking for actually fits. Like up this way. Getting around to taking the top exit. Huh. Wow, it's the version that has the platforms on it. More like the version that's easy. Oh, and then I hit spikes on my way out of the room. Well, it's gotta be somewhere. Oh, here it is. I don't inflict a status. Alright. And then we just get a warp in the boss room up here. Easy. Alright, let's look for the other special room of this area, because it'll be a choice between two relics. Got him. $197. I'm not willing to take that much right now, but it is right next to a warp. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, well, we will not be taking advantage of the fact that it is next to a warp. Okay, I have more health than last run reached. Well, more max health. Working on the current health. Don't need a Citadel chest if it's gonna be a whole long room for it. I guess there might have been health pickups in that room. go to the upper part of this room just in case. Yeah, health. Oh. Thought there was a bit more invincibility coming out of a diving bell than that. Alright, well, left it is. Alright. Why not? Not gonna bother with that one. I knew that was just gonna be ether. I don't need to do rooms in the Citadel for fairy chests. Okay, found the object of my search. Grave Bell is better than an empty relic slot. Well, not that they're relic slots, it's resolve, but... Let's look through Axis Mundi. As I take a sip of water. Fortunately, I can break the boxes with my clumsy trait, so I didn't need to pull out the weapon at the left side of the room. Just meant I didn't dash. Oh yeah, clumsy breaks thorns, doesn't it? I think I'm just immune to thorns. There was no need to rush into that while it was doing the pound, even if I thought I could outrange it. Ah. Because I'm still doing fine on hit points, though. Hidden fairy chest here. Because these background rooms are never just a room. I guess it was even marked with a fairy chest out here. I do wonder if that's like a dev intended way to even learn that there are secret rooms. Or secrets in rooms, rather. Because besides the like actual riddles that lead to stuff. Yeah, Clumsy breaks those before taking damage. Obelisk? It's fine. I'd prefer it over Gravebell. Oh, I should be at the plateau. There are 3 relics there guaranteed. It's cool being able to open doors without attacking so the nightmares don't react. I guess when I came in here, I was pretty short on hit points from taking several apples, so maybe the plateau wouldn't have made sense then. When I reach the halfway point, I will switch to the plateau instead of doing the second half. Oh, which is now. Good. talent swap. It won't be worth a rune. Crap. That's not the way. It occurs to me, one of my remaining characters, if I only can beat bosses with the katana, has to beat 2 bosses. Like, I'm that low on lives. Maybe this character's just beating the rest of the game, though. We do have Wind Wall. Although Jonah Prime and Kane right in a row. I guess you get a boss door heal and 2 healing consumables. Or pickups, rather. I feel like saying consumables implies you have an inventory. Where's all of the plateau? Apparently it's downward from this room. Right. I think I might take that if it was a single one. Don't need that treasure chest that badly. I guess I could have probably gotten it without taking a hit, but... Oh, and I'm at max HP. Well, ow. And we'll get it on our way back by. There's still one more relic in this area. Guaranteed. With the possibility of more. And once again, didn't see a zombie. Once again, didn't see a zombie. Oh yeah, there will be relics in here. And an apple. Okay, even without the hourglass, I'm killing heavy armor type enemies in here. Guess it is just area 3. Several rooms of free experience. Not with Windwall. If I had like Fireball, I would probably take the Azure Aegis. just taking something that makes healing easier is pretty ambitious, but I almost have to be. Because was that cornucopia or body buffet? One of them would help me heal after Jonah if I actually get that far. I'll just take it. Seen any of the relics that give you more resolve today, like Pandora's Trial or Tattered Rope. Well, let's challenge a boss. Actually, wait, do I heal enough? 800 health, I'm healing at least 320, yeah. Okay, good phase one. Just use the wind wall when projectiles are coming. It's not like I'm even down that much on MP. Oh, didn't see the Javelin Maiden there for a moment. Alright, not bad. Don't have MP. I used to find that phase the hardest of the four. This one just has a great spot where the blue projectiles all miss you if that's what the enemies decide to do. Why the cursed projectiles to my left were dying. Were they hitting the slope? They were red ones, so they wouldn't go through walls. Anyway, good fight. What we needed at this point. I guess you always respawn back on the left after the phases all die. Why doesn't the chest spawn on the left? I guess depending on how you fight, going for the chest might be the only time you go to the right side. If you have something that blocks or makes you invincible for the blue fireballs. Specifically the spinning blue fireballs, because that's the move that would actually send you to the other side. Alright, well, we know we're going right. We're going pretty far right. I gotta remember, I can't actually stand on these. Can I, like, spin kick? I can't spin kick them. as long as I do so without touching them. Yeah, I feel like in most areas of the game, Clumsy is kind of fine to actually helpful, because it makes you immune to thorns. Bit detrimental in the dry lake. Maybe I should be taking a combat challenge. Yeah, I was watching that zombie. Wasn't watching those projectiles apparently. I guess the place Clumsy is worst in this area is the mid-boss encounters, which are already done. Fireball instead of wind wall? No way. It's like, would you like the best spell in the game for builds that don't have much int? Or would you like Fireball? Okay, I knew I could get up if I just landed a spin kick and then used my double jump. Do I go back to that combat trial? No. I've already used a lot of healing in the world. Well, this isn't going great. Try to use my weapon to deflect the shield, but it's a thin weapon. Maybe I should have crossed to the other side of him. Oh, right! The last phase. Yeah, I should have definitely crossed the other side of him instead of staying over there and getting a few hits in. Shields again? I feel like them being shields hasn't been great for me. Uh-oh. Okay, I got to land to get my dash back, and then the the void wall came. Alright, well, at least we got a lot of money. That was, what, the third character of the day? I guess I'm probably not finishing this week. The fact that the run has gotten so dire is mandating a lot of long runs. Not that one. I don't think Ronin even has the max MP for Lotus Stem. As much as I like Wind Wall, I don't think panic attacks and losing the resolve is worth it. Freeze Strike is fine, but I don't want it with Crippling Intellect. Shockwave? Sure. I didn't get any meaningful blueprints, huh? Yeah? Oh, I do have the Soul Steel rune. When did I get that? Probably worth 1 or 2 HP per enemy. Is it just health and strength? I'm wearing enough pieces of Ammonite. I bet armor doesn't do very much. Could be Dex. I don't think it's Dex this run, though. Let's get more dashing damage reduction, actually. 5 more int, just for a little more chicken healing and spell damage. Because it was cheap. 5 more strength. More spin kick damage, I guess. And a dex. Right, I'm gonna start this run. I don't think I'm gonna finish it. But we'll try to gather apples and relics now and then head for the boss next week. Let's start by going to the study. Because there's always an apple and a relic up there. Sanguine Cape. Five HP per kill, so I hit a threshold on strength at some point. If I was getting 3 per kill last run, I didn't notice. But it might be somewhere in the last, like, 5 strength I bought. Oh. And then the Soul Steel rune would be providing 2, because I guess I'm at enough intelligence for that. Maybe should have waited to see if it dropped coins. Raven's Ring? Yeah, it's solid. It's currently doing nothing, but if I get a 25 Resolve Relic, it'll be a 25% damage boost. I feel like with no cost reduction, most common relics are 25. Not that common relic actually means anything. Pretty sure every relic has the actual same chance of spawning. I guess you tend to find common relics more often because there are more of them. What if I just died in the study? Oh, okay, we're fine, actually. I didn't take the apple in the big room yet. Okay, better remember that. I could be looking for health in another area and then come back. Oh, wow. Whoa. The bouncy thing got caught weirdly in the screen transition area, I guess. Oh, that's a real one up there. Right. The ice projectiles stick around, by the way. Warden trinket. I think I could wear 2 pieces of the Warden set and 2 pieces of Ammonite to get the trinket to get the set bonus. I feel like I do a reasonable number of skill crits when I have a katana, at least. Plus, if I'm finishing the run next week, I can check how much armor I actually need for the final boss. All right. Wouldn't mind some meat to go with all these fruits. Yeah, I'm short enough on lives. I definitely have to actually give a serious attempt at the boss despite the umbrella. Ow. For Tubal, the umbrella's probably fine as well. Yeah. That didn't kill even with a skill crit, huh? Another one? At this rate, I'm gonna wish I purchased more boss door healing. Just that once I've taken the last apple in the world, I get to have a boss attempt. I mean, if I was running out of world that badly, I would just take the healing half of the apple. Could have just waited. Yeah, I'll take a Clotho's spindle. Now my Raven's Ring is online. Increasing my physical damage. I want to deal with a blocker. Ow. There was an apple, I think. Pretty sure I had to skip one around here because I didn't have the health. Oh, maybe it was a relic. It was a relic, okay. So maybe I'm just thinking I think I still need to go back to the big room in the study. I guess if I manage to get both the apple and the study and healed up fast enough, maybe I will challenge the boss this week. I mean, do I also want to go to Sun Tower to make sure I get more gold? Kind of. Pizza? Nice. Let's just take the menu warp. I think it's closer to the special room than to the entrance, but it's pretty close either way. Wait, I can just fly up and get the chest. Like normally if you want it with the base number of double jumps and dashes and stuff, you need to preserve a flying enemy to spin kick off of. I don't think you need much extra height, but it's definitely beyond your base abilities. Alright. Healer's Room wasn't great for the whole healing back to max, or at least close enough for a boss door to heal the max thing. Is there an apple still left in the Citadel or something? It looks like I haven't been to the Citadel. Okay. HP per potion. Oh. Is it worth going for that? Yeah, because I'm not going to hit the spikes. Healing up 2.5% at a time. Or whatever the quenching rune heal is. Actually, wait. 7 times 4 is 28. So 280 is my boss door heal. So with the boss door, I'm up at like 620. Don't actually need that much. Oh, I haven't actually reached the boss. Probably gonna need to go to the dry lake, make my way to the boss room, heal up again. I probably have enough health to at least make it to the boss room. Thinking it's starting to get more likely I'll just challenge the boss today. Oh wait, it's like right there? Sure is. And that last chicken, I do full heal if I take the boss door. Only thing that would improve my run right now, I guess, like more apples, and I could get more gold, but for the sake of ending the session at a reasonable time and also getting to fight the boss, I'm just gonna go for it. It's not strategically the optimal decision. There was a knife, like, perfectly positioned to stop me from dashing right. So I moved right to erase the knife, but then I didn't have time to get away anymore. Okay, this is not spawning on the corners. Time. Should have just used the umbrella again or spin kicked the boss again. this is still not time for the corner stuff. Yes, it is. Oh. Hadn't quite seen what attack was happening. Alright, good fight. Sometimes optimal isn't the most fun, yeah. And sometimes you just win, so it was optimal. Alright, I guess I'm gonna try to heal up on regular stuff enough to get that boss door to heal me to full. Still taking time to pet the dragon, because you gotta. Unless you're speedrunning, then I'd completely understand. But I can have my lunch like 30 seconds later. It probably didn't even take that long. Probably like 10 seconds. Come on. I'll do it, but the healing's gonna take longer. Never punished? Yeah. Oh, there's a pizza. Never punished indeed. I do not prefer that spell over this spell. Is it go time? Yes. All right, good luck to me. I gotta win against the boss on an umbrella character, though. If the two katana characters get a win each, that is good enough. Ow. I just noticed I used all my armor there. So maybe I don't have enough. Just had to run from the katana so I'd be able to react to the pizzas. Voltaic crown is not what I wanted to see. Oh, get away. Oh yeah, do it like that. Thanks for the skill crit. Ah, we'll take crown. Oh, right, Marble Masterpiece. Projectiles can come from below with that. Yeah, I just threw a shockwave for damage because there's nothing of his that I'm gonna want to block with it. Ow. Well, victory is still plausible. Ah. I think the Scythe is definitely my worst move out of his set. Making sure to get away from the boulders there. Oh, okay. Whoa! I thought I dodged the arrows. But yeah, the katana will have, I think, a better matchup there, even though you can't block projectiles as easily. Getting to actually hit him when he does the lightning move instead of doing something that sends you in towards him is going to be of great benefit. Wind wall. The spin kick thing seems fine. Alright, I'm definitely concerned about the Ronin run, but... Okay, so that's 10 extra resolve, but I'm dropping a piece of Ammonite to get the Warden set bonus. So this is minus 6 armor and 1 int. This is minus 2 armor. That's probably what I'm going with. It's minus 6 armor. Then I can equip this without even buying more equip weight. Got 5 armor. 2 health upgrades. Now I won't start with 444 though. Which may be good or bad. There's no way of knowing. And yeah. Next week, hopefully winning. Maybe not though. Yeah.